With all of the modern technology that's available to us, it has become very common this day and age for people to forget about some of the oldest and most reliable tools that we have at our disposal. That's why this episode, I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about compasses. I carry a compass everywhere I go. I have one in all of my bags and each of my vehicles. Hopefully after watching this video, you'll start carrying one too. It'll be of little use to you though if you don't know how to use it. So I'm going to show you how to find a bearing and set a bearing for travel using a Lensatic compass. There are many different Lensatic compasses on the market. In fact, you can spend upwards of $100 if you want to be really high speed. But this one was less than $10 and it's always done everything I needed it to do. Let's take a closer look.
This is a Lensatic compass, and this is how you should always store this particular model. But before we open it up, I do want to point out this important part of the compass. This is the sighting wire. It's really important to every function of the compass, so take very good care of this piece right here. This is the thumb loop, and if it's used properly, it's a really great way to stably hold the compass. It's not a hook for you to hang it on your bag or your belt, so if you've been doing that, please stop. It's not what it's for. So as we open it up, this is the lens bracket and the sighting slot. This longer line is the index line. And you're going to want to make sure that your index line is lined up with your sighting wire. Best way to do that is to use this notch right here. Most models have this notch, and it's a really effective way of making sure those two are lined up. The best way to set up the compass for use after you check the index line is to have your top cover at about a 90-degree angle and your lens bracket right around 45 degrees. Then you're going to slip your thumb through the thumb loop and hold the compass like this. You'll raise it up to your cheek as stably as possible, and using the slot, you're going to line up the slot and the sighting wire and focus on a reference point in the distance. Once you have your reference targeted, simply shift your focus down to the lens, and the number positioned on the dial underneath the index line is your bearing. Now, if you already have a bearing, you kind of just do it in reverse order. You position the compass until your bearing is underneath the index line, and then you aim through the slot and the sighting wire on a point of reference for you to travel towards. In each case, you can put the compass up during travel, but it's very important that you check your bearing again when you reach your point of reference. After that, just simply set another one further out and continue traveling.
After watching that quick explanation, you should be able to effectively use a Lensatic compass to find a bearing and set a bearing for travel. There are a few other compasses that have different features and different uses. In fact, this one can also be used in conjunction with a map. But like all other aspects of prepping, it's up to you to find the tools and supplies that work best for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.